Hey guys, how's it going? This is Alberto with A to Z Tactical Academy, and today, after teaching a private class and noticing my student was shooting low and to the left, I want to talk to you about how to fix that. I'm over here in northern Arizona, enjoying beautiful weather, getting out of Chandler for a day or two, teaching a private lesson on pistol proficiency to a young couple. More of a one-on-one private training more so than a class group, right? So anyway, we started day one with some pistol basics, and I started noticing that one of them was shooting low and to the left. And if you've ever seen these correction charts, if you will, right? I don't like those. It says that you're anticipating. And that's what most people say when you're shooting low and to the left. They say that you're anticipating recoil or you're trying to stop it, right? So what happens is most people, what they would do is they try to push the gun forward, trying to meet the exact millisecond where the slide is moving back in an effort to keep the gun steady. That really has nothing to do with stopping recoil. If the gun is recoiling, you should just let it recoil. Your grip is really what's going to control recoil. And by control recoil, I don't mean stopping recoil. I mean that after the recoil, your sights would return more or less to the same spot where you had them before, right? So recoil in a pistol happens way after the bullet has left the barrel. When you pull the trigger and the hammer drops or the striker hits the primer, the ignition generates a lot of gases, right? So it is unsafe to open the chamber or open the breech if there's still hot gases in there. So pistols are made so that once the bullet has left the barrel and the gases have come down to an acceptable pressure, then the slide would move backwards and eject the spent casing. But this will not happen until after the bullet has left the barrel. What this means is that the gun is stationary. The slide hasn't moved at all. And the bullet's already gone. So that is already on its way to the target. Trying to stop recoil at this point is completely useless. It's just going to throw your shots low and to the left, right? Recoil happens after that. So where most people try to guess the exact moment in which recoil happens so they can push the gun forward and therefore stop the recoil, they don't realize that what they're doing is they actually are pushing the gun down before the bullet leaves, and then the recoil happens afterwards anyway. So here's a little short video I took at a gun range the other day that basically proves that the bullet's gone, the hole on paper is punched, and the gun hasn't even recoiled yet. So as I mentioned before, I'm out here doing a private lesson site, so I did not bring all my video equipment, so I'm recording this on my phone. I'm sorry the sound quality is not the best, but I have here an unloaded and already safety checked gun. I'm not going to do it again. What I wanted to talk to you about is a proper grip helps you control recoil and return the sights more or less to the same spot where you started. But it's not about pushing the gun forward to prevent recoil. It's about controlling recoil, right? So what I meant is, like, you should have all three fingers occupying the grip of the gun. I really like to have mag wells, not because of reloading speed, but because it secures that pinky finger, and then the support hand should embrace the other hand and then cover the rest of the gun. The idea is that when you fire, your wrist will be locked up. This will recoil this way and then return to the original position instead of this, right? So this will not control recoil. This will control recoil. The mistake most people make is try to push it forward at the same time this is actuating, and they'll never get it. It's impossible to guess that exact moment. And on top of that, by the time you do that, that bullet's already gone. More likely what you're doing is you're gonna press the trigger thinking that as soon as the hammer drops, that recoil would happen, and you push the gun forward, the bullet leaves already low and left, and then recoil happens afterwards. I really dislike the term let the trigger surprise you. I don't like that expression, right? Words have meaning. If I'm pressing the trigger, if I'm aiming, I know the gun is gonna go off. Why is it surprising to me that it goes off? I'm doing everything to make the gun go off, so why is it going to surprise me? If you're firing a gun, it shouldn't be surprising that it goes off, that it makes a loud noise, and that it recoils. It's just gonna happen. You're not gonna stop it. Let it recoil, right? There's nothing wrong with letting it recoil. If your foundation is good, your sights will return to about where they were before. So why are you trying so hard to stop it? I hope this small little tip while I'm traveling helps you on your proficiency with pistol. Keep training, work at this thing, and don't believe those diagnostic charts. I don't believe in those things. Till next time.